Okay, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a quick paced practice. We'll go through all 18 postures in an hour and 20 minutes. So we're going to focus really on the pranayama, moving a lot of energy, getting in and out of the postures quick. The pace of the shavasana will be a little bit more quick as well. So we really need to use that breath to go deep into the practice. Okay. So let's start. Standing, heels together, toes apart. Begin the Ujjayi breath. Notice on the inhale how your upper body lifts up, the crown of the head lifts up towards the ceiling. On exhale, the consciousness is drawn inward. One more time. Moving right into salutation pose. Engage the bandhas. Make them tight as you come down on the knees. Roll onto the head. Lifting the feet. Ujjayi breathing right away. Already focused right where the top of the head, the crown of the head's meeting the mat. Let your eyes gently gaze up at that point. Put your entire being right at that point where the crown is touching the mat. In the salutation pose, we take a moment to honor our highest self, which can be found here. And set our intent to find the stillness in this practice. Lowering the feet, bottom of the toes on the mat, come to sit on the heels. Just pause and notice the effect for a moment. And come to standing. Heels together, toes apart. Now our sun salutation. Take the arms over the head, palms together. Big inhale, and we'll chant. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Forehead. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Throat. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Heart. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Navel. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Come down on the knees, hands up the crown. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Salutation, each chant, let that vibration resonate throughout the body. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Hands forward, right knee forward, lift the chest, squeeze bandhas. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. Take just one Ujjayi breath. Focused at the forehead center. To downward dog, starting high on the toes, tailbone lifting, reaching to the ceiling. And lowering the heels together. Om Kriya Babaji Namah. One Ujjayi breath here, focused at the throat. Come down flat on the mat. Firm up the legs, inner thighs, peel chin up, chest up. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. One Ujjayi breath here. Focus at sacral center. Let the chin come down to the mat, bottom of the toes on the mat, lift the pelvis, focus at the navel center. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. One breath. Lowering the hips down flat, firm up the legs. Again, focus right above the tailbone, peel up. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. One breath. To downward dog. High on the toes, tailbone reaching for the ceiling, lowering the heels. And we'll chant from the throat center. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. One breath. Left knee forward, right leg back, lift the chest, focus at the forehead center. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. One Ujjayi. Left knee back to right in the salutation pose. Focused at the crown. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. Come right up on the knees. Hands at the crown. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. To standing. Thumbs at the navel center. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. To the heart. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. To the throat. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. Forehead. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. Hands above. Om Kriya Hatha Yoga. Take your hands, cross the thumbs, open the palms, raise them, face the sun, wherever that is for you. And we'll rotate clockwise. Deepam Jyoti Palabraman, Deepam Sarvam Tamugaga, Deepane Satite Sarvam, Naradipam Namostude, Kaladipam Namostude, Uchidipam Namostude, Santyadipam Namostude, Nisidipam Namostude, Angudipam Namostude, Ahimsadipam Namostude, Asanadipam Namostude, Pranadipam Namostude, Dhyanadipam Namostude, Jnanadipam Namostude, Mantradipam Namostude, Bhaktidipam Namostude, Babajidipam Namostude, Anadipam Namostude, Amandipam Namostude, Yogadipam Namostude. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, arms down by the side. Noticing the effect. Okay. We'll go right into a few hip openers. Quickly start by butterflying the knees. Ujjayi breathing. Now the left leg out in front. Right leg, go ahead and begin the circles. Big circles with the leg. Change directions with that right leg. So a few times. Straighten that leg, nice hamstring stretch. And we'll switch legs. So to get quick relaxation, really emphasize the Ujjayi sound. To create, we can use the breath to get a desired effect with Ujjayi. If we emphasize the exhale, make it a little longer and stronger, hearing that hissing sound, we create a nice relaxation. The mind relaxes, muscles relax. So use that when we're trying to relieve tension. If in some of the challenging postures, where it takes a lot of effort to hold ourselves up, like in bridge pose or shoulder stand, you might want to at first emphasize the inhale. That brings strength and firmness to the posture, a little more energy. So really work on using the breath, get in these postures quickly, get a deep, nice effect. Big stretch. Good. Okay. Warm up for shoulder stand, lying on our back. Ujjayi breathing in and out through the nose as we wiggle the toes. My bad. Now the ankle circles. Ujjayi breathing, change direction with the feet. Okay. Let the feet come down, lift the chin slightly, back of the head, press into the mat, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and roll that lower body up. Supporting the lower back with the hands. Balls of the feet are reaching towards the ceiling, toes drawn back to the face. Firm legs, Mula Bandha strong, Uddiyana Bandha strong, chin slightly lifted. Ujjayi breath, emphasize the inhale to bring more strength to the posture. On the exhale, notice the calmness and relaxation. Again, inhale, bringing the strength. Really reaching the balls of the feet towards the ceiling, firm legs. Mula Bandha's tight, Uddiyana Bandha's tight. Listen to that Ujjayi breath sound. And bend the legs, let the knees come towards the forehead. Slowly roll out one vertebra at a time, letting those legs slowly descend. Knowing that when the heels touch down, we're going to let go of all tension in the body. Feet flop open, palms open, wiggle the body. Maybe turning the head side to side. Big inhale. Exhale, letting go of all tension, sink into the mat. Get right into the stillness. Arms over the head, big stretch, hands and feet in opposite directions. Inhale. Exhale, up, touch the toes. Either in full lotus if you can, with the legs, or Sukhasana, easy cross-legged pose. Take hold of the back of the legs below the back. Ease yourself back on the elbows. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha engaged already. Lifting the chest. Lowering the head to the mat. Now relax the legs, the knees open to the floor. Squeeze Mula Bandha tight, Uddiyana Bandha tight. Chest lifting, back of the head pressed into the mat. Breathing in and out through the nose. Notice the arch of the spine. Really emphasize the inhale. Get more lift in the arch of the spine. Again, emphasizing that inhale to get more lift. Simply hold there, squeezing the bandhas, noticing the energy rising up the spine. Each exhale, noticing calmness and energy moving into the head space. Pouring it into the skull in the exhale. A little more lift of the chest. Noticing where the head's pressing into the mat, lift a little higher. And for a safe exit, slowly exit, hands on the back of the legs, elbows pressed into the mat. Protect the neck as you come up. Lower, hands, spinal rocking, your chin to chest. Nice massage of the spine, moving a lot of energy now. And rock up to sitting, hands on the knees. A moment to notice the effect. And get right into Shavasana. Wiggle the hips. Big inhale. Exhale. Let all the tension go and just sink into the mat. Arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale, sitting up. Touch the toes and come to standing. Heels together, toes apart. And next to standing crane. Arms over the head. Feet are hip width distance apart, pointed straight ahead. Firm up the legs, and as your tailbone moves to the back wall, you fold forward. Little Kriya movements, micro movements. Big inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Interlace the fingers, invert the palms to the floor. Relax the neck, let the head hang heavy. Mula Bandhas engaged, Uddiyana Bandhas engaged. Release the hands, big deep knee bend so your belly goes on the thighs, chest on the knees. Taking hold of the heels and straighten those legs. Just till you feel the tension, pause there and use the breath for the tension. Inhaling in the tension. Exhale, squeeze the bandhas tighter. Notice the tension release again. Here we're emphasizing that exhale, make it loud. Loud Ujjayi breath with the exhale. Letting go more tension by emphasizing the exhale here. No pulling, just use that breath. Release the hands, stretch them outward as far as you can over the mat. One big inhale, come up, reaching for the ceiling. And lower the arms by the side, heels together, toes apart, and notice the effect. Good. Now we'll go on the floor for bow pose. Start by giving yourselves a nice kick in the butt. Still breathing in and out through the nose. Kicking vigorously, feeling the knees open up. Feels so good to the front side of the legs. Okay, that's enough kicking. Go ahead. Take the ankles. Knees pointed straight back, shoulders relaxed, pubic bone pressed into the mat. Go ahead and inhale, kick, lift, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Emphasize that inhale to get a nice lift. Exhale down, pushing the pubic bone into the mat. Next time we kick and lift, we're going to hold. See how that breath affects the lift. Really emphasize the inhale. Do it vigorously. And roll forward and back on the belly, massaging the organs. Now side to side. Feeling the shoulders open up. Come back to center. Get a line straight. Kick and lift. Lift higher. Keep breathing. And lower down. Heels swap open. Wiggle the hips. Turn the head to the side. Take Shavasana. Big giant inhale. On the exhale, sinking into the mat. Turn the head to the opposite cheek. Head back to center. Push up onto all fours. Let your back come back to the heels for child's pose. To downward dog. Walking the feet forward. Come to standing, heels together, toes apart. Okay, now we'll warm up. Lay on the back, warming up for half shoulder stand. Wiggling the toes, Ujjayi breathing, and waving the feet towards and away from the face. Now ankle circles, Ujjayi breath. Change direction of the feet. And the feet come down, heels by the back, roll each arm in close to the body. Lift the chin, back of the head pressed into the mat. Engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha as you roll up, supporting the hips of the hands. Legs are firm, Mula Bandha's engaged, Uddiyana Bandha's engaged. Breathing in and out through the nose. Adjust the center of gravity, the weight of the posture, so it's the heart that's pressing most firmly down into the mat. It's the heart region of that upper body. Ujjayi breath. Squeezing the bandha's firm legs with the epicenter of your mind deep within the heart region. Focused completely there. Immerse yourself in the heart region. Notice with each exhale, you're moving closer and closer to deep stillness within the heart. And bend the legs, let the knees come towards the forehead and slowly roll out, one vertebra at a time. Letting the heels come down to touch the mat. A wave of relaxation comes over the body. Big inhale. Exhale, sink into the mat, letting go all tension. Simply notice the effect. Arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale, come up, touch the toes. Right into half fish. Hands below the butt, back to the legs, coming back on the elbows. Lift the chest, head touching the mat, firm legs, firm Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, chest lifting. You can emphasize that inhale to get a little more lift of the chest, creating a nice arch in the spine. Check in with your pelvic floor, that's Mula Bandha, squeeze it tight. Navel to spine, upper and lower abdominals engaged. Head pressed into the mat, lifting the chest, a nice arch in the spine. Drawing the breath up on the inhale. Exhale, feel that breath pour into the head. If you like now, you can place the palms together if it's safe for you and tap the chest. Arms back down, a little more lift. Focused on the point of the head, the part of the head touching the mat. And prepare for a safe exit with hands in proper position. Elbows protect the neck. So gently lift out, lower into Shavasana, wiggle the hips, feet flop open, palms open to the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale, sinking into the mat. And noticing the effect. Arms over the head, big stretch again, inhale. Exhale up to sitting. Touch the toes. And come to standing. Heels together, toes apart. Noticing the effect. A little more stillness, a little bit more lightness of the upper body with each posture. Next is plow. If you like, you can do a shoulder stand variation or topsy-turvy again, but warming up for plow. Wiggle the toes, getting right into that ujjayi breath, really focusing on the ocean sound you're creating. Waving the feet again towards and away from the face. Ankle circles in one direction. Change directions with the ankle circles. And lowering the feet, heels close to the butt. Really roll those arms in close to the center of the back, if you can. Close to the body, no space there. Lifting the chin. Gently, back of the head, gently press into the mat. Squeeze, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and then roll up. You can support yourself with your hands. Legs can be straight or bent. Be careful here. Squeezing Mula Bandha tight, Uddiyana Bandha tight, Ujjayi breath. Squeeze the bandhas and emphasize the exhale to release tension. A lot of awareness of the back of the neck, top of the head, no overstretching here. More is not better in plow if you hurt yourself. Squeeze the bandhas tight. Hold them tight. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, tight. Ujjayi breathing. And gently roll out one vertebra at a time. Lowering those legs. When the heels touch, we let go of all tension in the body. Do whatever you need to do. Wiggle the hips, shake the legs, maybe turn the head gently side to side. Big inhale. Exhale, sink into the mat. Again, big inhale. Emphasize that exhale. Get right into relaxation. And notice the effect. Arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale, come up, touch the toes. Get right on our belly for serpent pose. Firm up the legs, inner thighs, push pubic bone into the mat. Head, toes stretching in opposite directions. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, lower down. If you want more lift, firm up the lower half of the body as you lift. Emphasize the inhale. Exhale down. Ujjayi, big strong inhale for a nice lift. Exhale down. Again, emphasize that inhale. Exhale down. And bring the hands up close to the shoulders, elbows in by the rib cage. Firm up the legs, inner thighs, pubic bone into the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhaling up again. Exhale, halfway down. Firm legs, inner thighs, inhaling up. Hold, squeeze the butt, pubic bone pressed into the mat. Legs are firm, squeezing Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha tight. Breathing in and out through the nose. Listening to that Ujjayi sound. And lowering down. Arms over the head, palms together, forehead touches the floor. In the pose of complete surrender. Firm up the lower half as we get ready to clap. As we inhale, we come up, arms back, and clap. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wiggle the hips, arms by the side, take a cheek, big inhale. Exhale, sinking into the mat. Turn the head to the opposite side, take the other cheek. Head back to center, push up on all fours. Butt comes to the heels, child's pose. Squeeze in the bandhas as you go into downward dog. Walking it forward and coming to standing with heels together, toes apart. And notice the effect. Okay, let's come down on our mat. And sit in easy cross-legged pose or lotus. And if you can, cross the legs the opposite way as you did before. Place hands on the hips, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and fold forward. When you feel that stretch in the butt outside of the legs, start the little Kriya movements. Pause there, notice the area of the stretch. Bandhas are engaged as you inhale, breathe right into that area of tension. On exhale, squeeze the bandhas. Feel the tension release. Again, breathing right into tension. Exhale, squeeze the bandhas a little more tight. Let the tension release. Continue. Listen to that Ujjayi breath sound. Squeeze the bandhas tight. Inhale, come up. Place the thumb in the palms. Make a fist around the thumbs of a gear. Gentle massage of those fists. Still Ujjayi breath. Feels so good to the hands. Those fists go right at the navel now. Gently fold over the fist, massaging the belly with those fists. Gentle massage, it should feel good, there should be no pain. Just imagine you're a bread maker and you're kneading the dough with the fists. So good for those organs. Come back up. Take the hands behind you with fingers interlaced. Open the shoulders. Inhale, lungs fill. As they fill, the arms lift. Exhale, folding forward. Bandhas are engaged here. It's the pelvic floor, navel to the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeeze the bandhas. Fold forward towards the floor. Nice strong inhale for the arm lift. Nice strong exhale to release tension, moving towards the floor. In and out through the nose, mouth is closed, Ujjayi breath. And squeeze the bandhas tight, one big inhale, come up. Place the hands on the knees, get shoulders balanced right over the sit bones. Balance the head on the shoulders, notice the effect. Notice a sense of expansion around the head. Feel lightness. And take Shavasana. You might need to rub the knees or massage them, pat them. And let go of all tension, wiggle the hips, big inhale. Exhale, sinking into the mat. If there's any sneaky hidden tension left, take another big inhale. And exhale to let it go. Body deeply relaxed. Gently brings the mind along with it. Deep sense of calm. Bend the legs with the heels close to the butt. Arms by the side, palms down. Notice the back of your head touching the mat. Lift the chin slightly. As we inhale, the hips lift and move on a diagonal towards the head so you roll up on the shoulder blades. Exhale, the butt lowers down. Lungs are completely empty right when it touches down. Inhaling up, Ujjayi, in and out through the nose. Lungs are full right when the hips get to the top. Exhaling down. Continue on your own. Try to perfectly coordinate, synchronize the breath with the movement. Don't let the mind wander. Perfectly coordinate breath with movement. Ujjayi breath. Next, inhale when the hips reach the top. Hold right there. Make the legs firm, butt firm. Mula Bandha. Let's pretend the bladder's full and you have to squeeze everything to hold the urine back. Navel to spine, upper and lower abdominals engaged. Even the back of the head gently pressing into the mat. Keep breathing. Emphasize that inhale to make it more firm, strong posture. Exhale, imagine you're pouring that breath right into the head. Inhale, drawing the breath up. Exhale, feel the head space being filled with the breath of the exhale. One more time. And gently lowering down. Straighten the legs. Maybe butterfly the feet, open and closing the feet. Palms to the ceiling, open. Big inhale. And sink into the mat on exhale. Letting go of all tension. Another inhale. And a wave of relaxation flows over you on exhale. Simply noticing the effect. Kick the arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale up, touch the toes, come to standing. Heels together, toes apart. Lift the shoulders towards the earlobes, draw the shoulders back, lower the arms. And notice the effect. Come back down on our mat, sitting. Perform a Muranda Kokoasana, sitting crane. Arms over the head, legs are firm. Lift the heels just a millimeter or two off the mat to firm up the legs. Arms over the head, look up, chin up, chest up, come forward. Look up, chin up, chest up, coming forward. One more time. Little Kriya movements, micro movements, noticing the stretch in the back of the legs, breathing in and out through the nose. Ujjayi. And hands go on shins or take hold of the toes. Utilize the bandhas in the breath. Bandhas are engaged as you inhale, taking the breath right into the area of tension in the back of the legs. Exhale, squeeze the bandhas, notice the tension release. And be deeply focused on the area of tension in the back of the legs. Directing the breath, noticing the effect of the breath on the tension. Feel the area of tension up on the inhale. Exhale and tighten the bandhas. Notice the tension release. Emphasizing that exhale, releasing more tension, no pulling with the hands. Notice the weight right between the sit bones, right in front of the tailbone, pressing into the mat. Squeeze bandhas, stretch the arms out as far over the feet as you can. Inhale, come up, reaching for the ceiling, whole body is tight, maybe shaking. And cross the arms over the chest, lower down, and relax in Shavasana. Wiggle the hips, big inhale. Exhale, letting go of all tension. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, sink into the mat, noticing the effect. Kick the arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale, up to sitting, touch the toes. We'll lay on our belly for grasshopper Viklasana. Arms by the side, knuckles down. Take that right arm out, your right arm at a 45-degree angle like an airplane wing. Lift the left leg, roll to the right. Bending that lower right leg, creating a stable base. Hand on the hip. Coordinate breath with movement. Inhale, left heel rises. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale up. Ujjayi breath, exhaling down. Again, focused, perfectly coordinating breath with movement. Kicking that left heel towards the wall. Slow, controlled movement. Bring the leg to the halfway position, up or down. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Rolling to the belly. Left leg still lifted. Now lift that left heel as high as you can to the ceiling. And lower. We'll switch to the other side. Left arm goes out like an airplane wing. Raise the right leg and roll to the left. Bending that lower left leg. Right leg's kicking straight back, hand on the hip. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hearing that Ujjayi breath sound you're creating in the throat. Perfectly coordinating breath with movement. Bring the leg to the halfway up position. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Rolling to the belly. Right leg still lifted. Hips are flat. And then you lift that right heel as high as you can. And lower. Use your mat. Get your body perfectly aligned. Straight on the mat. Knuckles down. Chin, nose, lips touching the mat. Firm legs. And both legs lift up. Keep breathing through the nose, Ujjayi. Legs can be straight or bent. Bending the legs won't make it easier. Just focus on the sweet sound of Ujjayi breath. And lower the legs. Do that 2 more times. On the second lift, notice the breath moving up and down the spine. Firm legs, pubic bone into the mat, both legs lift up. Ujjayi breath, emphasize the inhale for easier lift. And lower those legs. Firm up the legs, and both legs float up. Big inhale, Ujjayi, drawing the breath up. Exhale, feel the breath pour into the head region. Again, drawing it up on inhale, just filling up the head space with the breath on exhale. And lower the legs, wiggle the hips, turn the head to the side. Big inhale. Exhale, sinking into the mat. Tell every muscle in the body just to surrender to gravity, sinking into the mat. Turn the head to the opposite side. Head back to center, push up on all fours. Child's pose. Downward dog. Squeezing the bandhas. Walking it forward. And come to standing. Heels together, toes apart. And enjoy the effect for a moment. Okay, back on our mat for supine pose of firmness and light. Good. Interlace the fingers, place them behind the knees. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Pelvic floor, the perineum, squeeze, lift it. Navel to spine. Roll up to balance on the sacral bone. It's the bone right above the tailbone. Relaxing the shoulders, Mula Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha is tight. Chin tucked to the chest slightly. Ujjayi breath. Let your drishti, your inner gaze, the epicenter of your mind, go right to that point above the tailbone, the balance point that's pressing down into the mat. Mentally travel deep within that place in the body. Each exhale going a little more deeply in. The body knows to squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. You're just deep within that space, pressing down into the mat and the sacrum. Tuck the chin to the chest, and we'll do our spinal rocking now. Be careful of the neck. It's a dynamic plow. Nice soft spine. And rock up back to the balanced position. Relax the shoulders down, lift the legs a little higher. Squeeze Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, chin to chest. Ujjayi breath. And lower down into Shavasana. Completely relax, wiggle the hips. Maybe turning the head side to side, whatever you need to do to let go of all tension. Big inhale. Exhale, sinking into the mat. Notice how calm the mind is now. Arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale up to sitting, touching the toes. And we'll come right up on our knees for Supta, Vajrasana. Okay. Some people might like to have a pillow between their ankles here. Inhale. Exhale, hips lower. Inhale out. Exhale down. Let the knees be the guide as far as how far your range of motion is here. If it feels good, on the exhale you can come all the way down to the heels. If there's any pain in the knees, you may only go down just 10%. Just coordinating breath with movement. It's a slow, controlled movement. Now let the hips settle on your prop. Maybe between the heels on the floor. Feel that the sit bones, the tailbone touching the mat. And we're just going to wake up the base of the spine. Just little bounces here. The masters of yoga know that our potential power, potential consciousness lies at the base of the spine. You can access it. Wake it up. And we'll let it rise to the higher centers by going into a nice back bend. Ujjayi breath. Any type of an arch of the spine that you like, either here or on the elbows. Maybe all the way to the floor, arms above. Just squeeze the bandhas. Inhale, drawing the breath up. Exhale, forward into the head and beyond. And gently coming up, sitting. Sit on the heels. Give yourself a pat on the back, one hand on each shoulder blade. So you pat yourself on the shoulder blades, repeat your auto-suggestion or positive affirmation. I am healing. I am healed. I am safe. Or just I'm a good yogi. Switch the hands. Or I have willpower. Good job for doing your yoga every day. Okay, come on the mat on all fours. Take that right leg back. Contract the thigh, feel the kneecap lift. Switch legs, left leg back, contract the thigh, feel the kneecap lift. And lay on your back in Shavasana. Wiggle the hips, big inhale. Exhale, sinking into the mat. Notice the effect. Take the arms over the head, big stretch, inhale. Exhale up, touch the toes. Come to standing. Heels together, toes apart. Next is triangle pose. Let me show you Ajwan Mudra. We're going to curl the 3 fingers in. Place the thumb against the middle finger. Other fingers pointed out. That's Ajwan. Curl the 3 fingers. Middle finger in, this finger pointing out. Okay? And we'll follow me through triangle. Feet are about shoulder distance apart. Pointer fingers pointing straight out. Feel the feet grounded. Firm up Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Crown of the head's reaching towards the ceiling, like the 5 points of a star. Each foot, each hand, and the crown of the head. Ujjayi breath. Now turn the head and gaze out over your right finger that's pointing towards the wall. And as we bend forward, the right arm lifts. The left fingertip touches the left big toe. Try to have equal weight between each foot. You're gazing up at the ceiling, past that right hand. If that hurts the neck, you can look down at the lower hand. Now the left hand sweeps across to the right big toe, touching it. Ujjayi breath, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Still gazing up at the ceiling if you can. Now that lower left hand sweeps back across to the left big toe. Then one big inhale. We come up, still gazing out over the right arm, pointed to the right side of the room. Head back to center. Firm arms, firm bandhas. Look to the left over the left finger. And bend forward. Left arm goes up, right arm goes down. Touching the right big toe. Gazing up at the ceiling. Weight equal between both feet. Ujjayi breath, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, firm arms, shoulders engaged. Right hand, right finger goes across to the left big toe. Still gazing up. That lower right arm sweeps across back to the right big toe. Still engaging Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. One big inhale, come back up, looking out across the left arm. Head back to center. Lift the chest a little. Stretch the arms out to the walls, firm legs, Ujjayi breath, bandhas. Now forward fold. There's a slight knee bend. Let the upper body just hang. These arms can rotate forward. Still outstretched to either wall. You have Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Ujjayi breath. Just breathe into that tension in the back of the legs on inhale. Exhale, squeezing the bandhas, the tension releases, the neck is relaxed, head hanging heavy, arms outstretched to either wall. Squeeze the bandhas tight, inhale, come out. And immediately lift the chest towards the ceiling into a nice arched back bend. Still firm legs, firm bandhas. Ujjayi breath. Then come out of that back bend right up, straight, balanced on your axis. We're going to turn this upper body. We're going to turn the whole upper body, rotate it to your right. So you're facing the right wall in the room, right over the right leg. We're just going to forward fold. So the upper body moves towards the right knee, arms still outstretched. Ujjayi breath. Let the head hang. Notice the weight in both feet. Notice the right thigh bone. Try to act as though, feel as though it's sucking up into the hip joint. Gently come up, still facing to the right. Lift the chest and bend back over that left leg. Still engaging the bandhas, arms still outstretched. Ujjayi breath. Come back up on your axis. Rotate back to center. Now rotate the upper body to the left. Bend forward over that left leg. Upper body comes towards the left knee. Ujjayi breath. Left thigh bone is pulled up into the left hip bone. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, relax the neck, let the head hang. Using the bandhas, come back up straight, still facing to the left, and lift the chest, bending up, back over the right leg. Come back up on your axis, rotate the center, bend the legs, then lift that right leg, bring it over to the left, heels together, toes apart, let the arms relax by the side, and notice the effect. Notice the calm, still, energized effect. Okay. Lay on our back now for Purna Shanti Shavasana. Okay, wiggle the hips, settle into the mat, gently turning the head side to side. Notice the entire surface area of the head at one time. Notice the whole surface area rotating back and forth through space. Bring the head to center. Open the right hand as wide as you can, stretching the skin in the palm. Thumb in the palm, make a tight fist. Whole right arm is tense as it lifts off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, drop it. Bending the right elbow, forearm lifts and drops. Whole right arm floats up and drops. Notice the relaxation in the right arm compared to the rest of the body. Taking the rest of the body there, left hand, open it as wide as you can, stretching the skin in the palm. Thumb in the palm, make a tight fist, whole left arm lifting. Inhale. Exhale, drop it. Bending the left elbow, the forearm lifts and drops. Whole left arm floats up and drops. Right toes, open and close the right toes, exaggerating the movement. Feel the movement all the way up that leg into the hip. Big inhale. Exhale, relax the right leg. Start with the left toes, open, close, exaggerating the movement. Notice the movement all the way up that left leg, even into the hip. Big inhale. Exhale, let go of tension in the left leg. Now begin to butterfly the feet. Big toes together and apart. Knees come together and apart. Outside of the foot. flops on the floor, so legs go apart. Start to speed up the movement. A little faster. Notice the nice feeling in the lower back, opening up, creating space. A little bit faster, a little bit of fatigue setting in. Inhale. Exhale, drop the legs open. Notice the tingling in the hips. Notice the dead weight of the legs. Right leg so heavy. You can still lift it up an inch or two off the floor and drop it. Left leg so heavy, but go ahead and lift it up an inch or two and drop it. The body is completely relaxed. Now, to relax the mind, the universal peace mantra. Big, giant inhale. Shanti, 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 Shalom, Satnam Sadhu, Thou am one spirit, Swami Kami, Amen, Amen, Omen Selah, Hum. And for 1 minute, simply be still. Gently come up to sitting. Just take one last moment to notice the stillness, the effect of the practice. Notice this state that you're in now is always there within you. Make the intention to let this beauty, this love, this light shine through in all your activities today. Namaste. See you tomorrow.